I genuinely thought I was doing everything right as a mom, but slowly realized some things I was doing to help my child was actually making life harder for both of us. And honestly, nobody teaches you these things before becoming a parent. So today I'm sharing 10 parenting mistakes I personally stopped making after becoming a mom and how things change after that. So screen time during meals. I used to think at least my child is eating something. So cartoons during lunch become normal, but slowly I noticed my toddler wasn't learning hunger cues, wasn't exploring food, and mealtime become impossible without a screen. So slowly I reduced screen meals. Not perfectly, but slowly. And yes, meals become messy, slower, frustrating sometimes. But now my child actually notice food, texture, taste, and even sit better during meals. Well, this one shocked me. I used to say good job for literally everything. You stack blocks, good job. You drank water, good job. You blink, good job. But then I learned something important. Children need connection more than constant praise. So instead of only saying good job, I start prescribing efforts. Like you worked on hard on that. You kept trying even when it's difficult. You look proud of yourself. And honestly, it's changed the way my child responds. Independent play. I used to feel guilty if I wasn't entertaining my child every second. So I constantly played, distracted, sang, carried, engaged, and slowly my toddler stopped knowing how to play alone. Then I realized boredom is not dangerous. Independent play teaches creativity, patience, confidence, and emotional regulation. So now, sometimes I just sit nearby, no constant interruption, no non-stop simulation, and honestly, my child become calmer and become less overstimulated too. Number 4 be reacting to tantrums. This one was hard. When toddlers scream, cry, throw things, our nervous system reacts too, and I used to either yell or panic. But toddler borrow our regulation, so I stopped trying to win the tantrum. Now I focus on staying calm first. Not perfect, just calmer. Sometimes I say something, sometimes I say nothing, sometimes I just beside my child. Because a dysregulated child doesn't need a bigger dysregulated adult. And trust me, this changed our home atmosphere completely. Try this. Comparison. Well, this is something social media make worse. One child talk early, another walk early, another knows ABCD tools, and as mom, comparison quietly steal our pace. I used to worry constantly, why is my child not doing this? Yet, but children are not machines. They develop if differently. The moment I stop comparing, I start actually enjoying motherhood more. To try to do this more, get actively involved with them. Try to learn, try to learn what they are doing. I thought more toys meant better development. So my child had musical toys, flashy toys, educational toys, and everywhere. But instead of playing longer, my toddler got overwhelmed faster. So I reduced toys, yes, reduced. And suddenly play become deeper. One basket out at a time, one toys at a time. Simple toys, open-ended toys, and honestly, cardboard boxes still win sometimes. Try this. Instead of buying expensive toy, try handmade cardboard toys first. Food marathon. I used to bag, distract, pressure, even emotionally blackmail sometime during meals. One bite for mamas, last bite, see cartoon and eat. But pressure slowly creates stress around food. So now I focus more on offering, not forcing. My job is to provide the food. My child decide how much to eat. Some days toddler eats everything. Some days they survive one air and one biscuit. And apparently that's normal. Try and test this. It's work. Keeping them happy. I used to think good parenting means keeping your child happy all the time. So every small discomfort become my job to fix. But children also need space to experience frustration safely. They don't need non-stop entertainment. So now I don't rush immediately every second. If my toddler is trying to solve something, I wait. If they are mildly bored, I wait. And slowly I saw more problem solving and confidence. You can try this at home. Sleep pattern. I underestimated sleep so much. I thought overtired kids would sleep better. But no, they usually become more hyper, emotional, clingy, and difficult. So I started noticing sleeping cues earlier. Rubbing eyes, random crying, hyperactive, clinginess. And honestly, sleep fixed many things I thought were behavior problems. Sleeping at the same time throughout the week. Try this. Sleeping at same time, create a schedule, and schedule works better for adults and for child both. perfect behavior or adult behavior. This was probably the biggest mistake I made. Expecting toddler to behave like tiny adults, to sit quietly, share instantly, never cry, never shout. But toddlers are still learning control emotion. They are not giving us a hard time. They are having a hard time. And when I change my expectation, I become a softer parent. Not permissive, just more realistic. And if you are making some of these mistakes right now, please know this. You are not a bad mom. Most of us are parenting while unlearning things ourselves. And honestly, motherhood humbles you. It teaches you that children don't need perfection. They need safety, connection, and presence. Your child doesn't need a perfect mom. They need a regulated one. If this video made you feel seen, share it with another mom who need this reminder today. And comment below which parenting mistake did you stop making. Don't forget to subscribe for real, gentle, and honest parenting content. Thank you.